Shai Lindsey, and we're at Xtreme Couture, and we'll be talking about my third fight, my pro fight. Will be with BAMMA USA. Yeah, we were getting ready for January 9th. We had a good 10-12 week camp, and we're excited to start off the year with a bang. And unfortunately, my opponent got hurt like a week out, and we just couldn't find a match. It's part of the game. We kind of just stayed ready. Haven't took off long weeks. I got right back in the gym, and we got a call for April 10th, and I'm here and ready to jump in the cage again. Even if we didn't get a fight, we pretty much stayed on weight until we got kind of confirmation of not fighting. I still brought out family, friends. We still kind of planned out our weekend. There was no reason that a little hiccup would change our weekend of having a good time. We wanted that win to start off our weekend, but we still went out, supported family. Just be professional. It happens in the big stages. If it was for the UFC, I would have done the same thing. Still would have made an appearance for my fans, for anybody that came out just to see me. This is a part of the game. I gotta have probably the best family. Just to still put the money out there, just buy the tickets for my support, and still sit down with me, enjoy the fights. Watch some competition. And I'm just blessed to have a strong family behind me that supports me 100%. Even just being 2 weeks out from your guys' show, it was a good feeling to get a call that we have another fight lined up for the year. It was kind of like a loss, but still we just kept the momentum. Brett, he put it in, make sure I got another opponent. At least got to fight this year, so I really appreciate that. He was bummed probably just as much as me that we probably couldn't put on a good show that night. So I'm just excited for April 10th, and I appreciate that Brett, what he did for me and my family. My matchup with Tim, I think it's good on my side. I was supposed to fight January 9th, his teammate, Reyes, and I think Reyes didn't have a blueprint to beat him. We was going into the cage, and we're going to be ready for whatever Reyes wants to do, and we're going to dominate and do what we have to do for that win. On Tim, he's 4-0 right now. He likes what he does, he's good at what he wants to do. He likes to wrestle, and that's his thing. So we just got to be ready for a wrestling match, and be ready to out wrestle him, and do what we want to do in that cage and make him fight our fight. But I'm excited. I think it's a good matchup. I think there should be a good fight. I think the difference for me, it's being at Xtreme Couture, especially for this camp. I'll have a full camp at Xtreme Couture. I'm totally stoked to be back here. I started my career at pretty much 12 here, so it came full circle, and there's a bunch of killers on that mat that I gotta step on every practice, out wrestle, get punched in the face by. So it's probably just my teammates alone and Xtreme Couture staff that will get the win. I'm just appreciated for the teams kind of just took me in. Some of the older guys that kind of knew me already, they're just been friendly and are glad I'm back, and some of the new faces, they've been friendly too. So I'm just here as a teammate, whoever needs to get ready, I'm there for them, I'm a body for them, and it seems like they're there for me to get ready for my next fight. It was supposed to be pretty much my fourth fight with Reyes. I had a falling out, my debut. I was on the scale as my opponent didn't make my wins. So right off the bat, it kind of sucked, kind of started my pro career with someone not showing up, and I was kind of, as an amateur, I was like, oh, I turned professional, this shouldn't happen, but it does happen. Every day we're trying to kind of hurt and be better. We're hurt, so this is a part of the game. I stay focused, and out of my camp for January 9th, I didn't get a fight. But if I was going to lose, it would have been that fight. I'm just going to get better. It's 2 camps for April 10th for me, and I just get better every day. That's what I look for. Fighting for in Commerce Casino, it's a nice venue. It's not too big, but it gets packed. So you hear people. It's a good rumble every time there's a good shot. Especially sitting in the crowd my last fight. So there's a lot of fighters that bring their families and friends. So it gets loud in there. It's a good feeling as a fighter. even if it's boos, louder. It's better to fight in a loud crowd than just a bunch of quiet people. So I like it. So it's a nice venue. Especially when I started my amateur career, I had 4 fights and I fought for the title. There's not that much 25ers. There's not that much small people out there. But there's a lot of 35ers making the weight cut. They don't want to be lazy. They want to make the weight cut. They want to be the bigger guy. So I mean, this gives opportunity. There's more fights, you know. It's a pretty big division in like the UFC, but still there's shallow number of fighters in the UFC. There's people that already fought a couple times for a title, you know. So I mean, every fight it counts for me. If I can keep stacking my wins, you know, sooner or later they're gonna have to make the call because somebody's gonna have to fall out for the UFC. I mean, social media, you know, I mean, we watch UFC, and I mean, all the younger professionals, I mean, they see UFC guys begging for fights, you know. The promoters, the owners, they want to see somebody that wants to fight. They don't want to see people just kind of just hanging back. You know, for me, I want to fight as much as I can for the year. So I'll be, I mean, bugging whoever I can bug. I mean, to give me a fight, because I believe in my skills and my team that I'll make it. Everybody can follow me on Twitter, Instagram. It's ShyBoy645. I'm always on there. YouTube pages, I mean, you just search my name, you know, stuff pops up. Facebook, Shai Lindsey, and any questions, I always like to reply. It feels good, especially to do in person, you know. It's not too gritty when I watch my interview, and I always got a little computer screen in front of me, so it feels good. Especially, I appreciate you guys making the journey out here. Foremost, I always gotta say thanks to my farmers market Hawaii. They always take care of me. They always anything I need in my camps, they always take care of me. Especially my dad, my mom, they're always there for me, and my girlfriend. They probably see behind me every day, you know, what I go through. So it's just those two people I gotta say thank you to. Shai Lindsey, make it out to Badbeat 15 Commerce Casino, and don't miss a war.